Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. Talking about certain topics can sometimes put my life at risk, so I reserve the right not to respond to your inquiry. Hold on, I didn't expect that sharing this information could actually be dangerous. Specifically, when it comes to discussing controversial topics like portail mushrooms, it seems like I've struck a nerve. The person I'm talking to is now just silently watching me, so I think it's better for me to respectfully move on. For anyone interested, feel free to Google it, and if you find anything worth noting, thank me later. Recently, Joe Rogan uncovered shocking new details about Steven Spielberg that have completely shaken fans. These revelations have caused a stir, diving into aspects of Spielberg's career and personal life that many people had no clue about. Rogan's insights have sparked intense conversations online as they challenge the public's long-held perceptions of the iconic filmmaker. Back in 1997, during my first documentary project, I was naive enough to think I could land an interview with Spielberg. We had a mutual friend, Janet, who tried to help. She got back to me, saying, "Yeah, Spielberg definitely won't meet with you, but he knows you're working on this UFO documentary. He thinks you should look into this case about a landing in Africa at a school." At the time, I dismissed it. I was making a film about UFOs, and I just couldn't believe that a mass sighting at a school, with so many witnesses, could have happened without the whole world knowing about it. It sounded insane, so I let the story go for about 10 years. More recently, Neil deGrasse Tyson and Joe Rogan had a conversation about Spielberg's films and his ideas about aliens. Tyson shared an experience he had with Spielberg, where he learned about the filmmaker's vision for E.T. Turns out, Spielberg had imagined the extraterrestrial not as an animal but as a plant-like being. Tyson joked about dropping names but said it proudly, "Yeah, Spielberg once stopped by my office. We met, and I let him know I was a big fan. He came with one of his kids to visit the Hayden Planetarium." Tyson found the visit surreal but also insightful, especially when Spielberg talked about the creative decisions behind one of the most beloved alien figures in cinema. Steven Spielberg has enjoyed a legendary career, earning fame and respect through his hard work and dedication to the film industry. He's known for his relentless drive and productivity, consistently delivering films that have shaped cinema. While his accomplishments are widely recognized, there's also a side to his success that many people don't see, a side that's often speculated about. The connections Spielberg makes between people and ideas have always intrigued me. His upbringing, with a computer scientist father and a musician mother, deeply influenced his storytelling. The idea that two completely different worlds, music and computers, could communicate with each other was at the heart of many of his stories, like the one he told in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's fascinating to think that Spielberg might have been drawing from his own life experiences in crafting these narratives. Over the past few months, Spielberg has been enjoying something of a renaissance, making appearances at various industry events and supporting fellow filmmakers. At the Oscars, he was the most fun person in the audience, interacting with all the jokes and even presenting Christopher Nolan with the Best Director award. Now, he's out there telling people how much he loves their movies, like when he praised Ryan Gosling's The Fall Guy and called Dune, Part 2 a masterpiece. Although we're all eagerly waiting for a new film from him, it's clear that Spielberg's current role as a sort of elder statesman of Hollywood has been a bomb for many in the industry. Spielberg has inspired countless individuals, consistently showcasing his positive side through his films and public persona. He's demonstrated creativity, resilience, and a passion for storytelling that connects with audiences on an emotional level. His ability to evoke such profound responses has left a lasting impact, encouraging aspiring filmmakers and artists to pursue their dreams and embrace their creativity. But Spielberg is not just about camera tricks. When evaluating student films or first-time director shorts, he's less interested in the technical aspects of camera work and more focused on the story. Many people can frame a shot well, but can they tell a compelling and original story? That's what really matters. Spielberg believes it's okay for a first-time filmmaker to be influenced by movies or music videos they've seen recently. Everyone starts by imitating their inspirations. There's nothing wrong with learning the basics. What's important is mastering the craft of storytelling. Despite the positive public image Spielberg has cultivated, many remain unaware of the complexities behind it. Much like Oprah Winfrey, both have achieved immense success and won the public's admiration, but recent allegations have cast doubt on their true characters. Joe Rogan has added fuel to this fire by shining a light on these revelations about both figures. Rogan mentioned Oprah, saying, "I love Oprah, I think she's an incredible woman, a strong force for good and positivity. But let's not forget that she brought us Dr. Oz and Secret. She has to be held accountable for some of that." Rogan acknowledged the influence of figures like Oprah and Spielberg but suggested that they might not be as wholesome as they appear. Hollywood, often seen as a glamorous realm filled with fame and fortune, also harbors a darker side that remains largely hidden from public view. Various artists, including people like Prince, have spoken out about these deeper issues, highlighting the exploitation, manipulation, and pressures that many face in the industry. For years, powerful figures have been able to use their status to act without consequence, and only now are some of these hidden truths being revealed. Rogan, discussing the complexities of the internet's impact on artists, pointed out that many creators are not getting fairly compensated for their work. The internet, with the rise of downloading and streaming, has created a black hole of sorts where it's hard to track earnings and ensure that artists are paid what they're owed. Rogan criticized this as an issue of justice and fairness, saying, "When people say they love and respect you but then take 80% of your earnings and still expect you to fix your own communities, it's infuriating." Spielberg, for all his fame, has not been immune to serious allegations. Claims of inappropriate behavior, including accusations of pedophilia, have circulated, fueled by his associations with controversial figures like Oprah, Diddy, and Jack Nicholson. These relationships have raised questions about the kind of company he keeps, suggesting that Spielberg might share some of the same values and behaviors as the people around him. As Diddy's legal troubles have grown, rumors have surfaced that additional high-profile celebrities, including Spielberg, could be implicated. There have been reports that A-list celebrities attended Diddy's infamous parties, and speculation continues to swirl about the extent of corruption within the entertainment industry. While some might find it hard to believe, tapes and videos of these gatherings have allegedly circulated in Hollywood. Individuals have reportedly tried to sell these tapes to the highest bidder. Rogan recently revealed that someone approached him about a particular video involving a celebrity, trying to shop it around before it could become public. One of the most controversial aspects of Spielberg's public image is his friendship with figures like Roman Polanski, a filmmaker who has faced serious accusations, including those involving minors. This connection has raised eyebrows, as it suggests that Spielberg may associate with individuals who share similar questionable behaviors. The friendship between Spielberg and Polanski further complicates the director's public image and raises difficult questions about his values and the circles he moves in. For years, conspiracy theories have circulated about Spielberg, with some even alleging that he was involved in a child trafficking ring. These claims are often fueled by Spielberg's connections to other high-profile figures, including Tom Hanks and Michael Jackson. Although these rumors may seem outlandish, they persist, with some pointing to the darker side of Hollywood as evidence. Spielberg's decision to distance himself from Michael Jackson during the public backlash against the pop star has also raised questions. While Jackson was once considered for the role of Peter Pan in Spielberg's adaptation, their relationship soured after public opinion of Jackson took a nosedive. These kinds of conspiracy theories illustrate the complexities of public perception surrounding influential figures like Spielberg. While many admire his work and see him as a creative genius, others suspect there may be darker truths behind his success.